Hey, welcome back to Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls as the Crusader. In this episode, we're going to figure out what we have to do after our good friend Deckard Cain lost his life to our enemy, Magda. We're going to have to speak to Leah and figure out what our next move is.
If only I could control this power, I could have saved him.
I'm sorry, Leah. It is hard to see someone so close fall. I will go after Magda.
Magda and her master Belial. The journal speaks of an angel falling from the heavens as the shadow rises from the abyss. The stranger is the key to all of this.
We must bring him the sword, so that he can fight at our side.
When my power erupted, I saw into Magda's mind for an instant. She's fled to the highlands. You can reach them through the caves above Wortham. You have to know, she'll be waiting for you.
She won't have to wait long.
Okay, so we're going to the highlands above Wortham. So let's go ahead and go to Wortham. Where is Wortham? Right over here. And we shall go to the highlands and destroy everything there. So let's head over there. There are 322 gold in that bookshelf. That's a little bit wild. So that's exactly why we take the time to break down those bookshelves, because we can find a ton of gold inside of them. Alright, let's go ahead and head on over there. Look at that, 319 gold there. That is fantastic. So let's head on over there. Enter the caves of Arany above Wortham. So let's head on over there. We're going to be dealing with spiders. Spiders, spiders, spiders.
It is a matter of honor now. We must not hesitate.
Yes, it is a matter of honor. We must now do what we must do. So let's head on over there. This place is a little bit scary. Oh no, spiders. I leveled up right off the bat. Alright, fantastic.
Spiderlings alone may seem unthreatening, but their presence should be a warning for travelers. For wherever there are spiderlings, there will be matriarchs, and the fully grown arachnids
Are extremely protective of their young.
The spiderlings themselves possess strong appetites, allowing them to do considerable harm to a cornered adventurer.
Okay, let's see what we got here. We got Consecration, new skill, Bathed in Light. A large area of the ground is consecrated, and you and your allies will heal for a greater amount. I will take that, thank you. We got Provoke, Flee Fool. Provoke no longer taunts, but instead causes enemies to flee. I'd rather not do that. Laws of Justice, new skill, Protect the Innocent. Empowering the law also redirects some of the damage taken by allies to you. Not really interested, and that is all we got. So I'm not particularly interested in either of those. So thank you, but no thank you. Get out of here, Mr. Spiders. Man, you know what? I kind of am considering raising the difficulty, honestly. I think I might do that starting next episode, is raise the difficulty, because we're kind of destroying everything right now. We'll see how it goes in the caverns of Arany. We'll see how well it goes through there. See how well we destroy all of our enemies in the caves of Arany. But so far, it seems like we're kind of doing all right here with the spiders here.
The ubiquitous spider is one of the oldest and most adaptable creatures in the world. It also seems to have acquired an unfortunate susceptibility to magic. When exposed, the arachnids will increase dramatically in size and even cast spells. Due to this hazard, I recommend staying out of dark places whenever possible.
You know what, guys? I will be right back. Alright, I went ahead and turned up the difficulty to Master, because, you know what, it did seem like we were kind of destroying our enemies relatively easily, so let's go ahead and take advantage of the fact that we were killing our enemies so easily to, you know what, increase our experience. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and increase the amount of experience we're getting by destroying some stronger enemies. I feel like that might be a beneficial thing for us to do. So let's go ahead and do that.
My queen sings to me. Her music echoes from beyond.
Her music echoes from beyond. So it seems to me that spiderlings are just going to be something that's very easy to kill, which is okay, I guess. The Caverns of Arany.
The air hangs heavy with the scent of terror. This does not bode well.
Yes, welcome to the Caverns of Arany. Oh no, we got Arachnid Horde Desecrators right off the bat here. Desecrators are scary, but again, we have some pretty good elemental resistances, so I feel like we're pretty safe. And we also have our good friend Cormac, who heals us whenever we run low on health, so I feel like we're pretty safe. So get rid of those guys. I'm not
feels
really
better.
particularly
What a
interested in them.
monstrous creature.
What do we got here? Do we have anything that we can put on? I mean, we still have equipment from holdovers from the previous episode. So I suppose that's all right. But we don't need any of that, and we can go ahead and salvage all of that. So let's go ahead and explore all of this and see what we can find. Get rid of these spiders. We don't need spiders. Spiders are a pain in the neck. But that's okay. We will be getting tons of delicious, delicious experience for killing spiders, including toxic lurkers. It is a plagued beast. A beast that is plagued, which is okay. I am not concerned about a plagued beast. Now, we're going to be trying to explore as much of this as physically possible for the simple fact that there are a ton of little side experience-getting items we can get in this area. So we're going to be trying to explore as much of this as we can. Because, again, there's little lore books that we can get in the side areas of this place. So we're going to be trying to look around and get as much of this as we can. I mean, this area isn't all that huge. It's slightly huge, but it's not all that bad. I'm just trying to figure out exactly which direction I want to go to start out with. I suppose we'll go ahead and go this way to start out with.
Did you
So
see
let's
those
go
columns
this way.
behind the webs? This place was built by ancient
And this is
humans.
exactly the right way to go. This is the direction I wanted to go. Dusty Bag. Hermit's Ravings.
I used to be one of them, ordinary,
Untouched.
until her voice came to me. Then I knew how I must serve. I must kill the one who threatens my mistress and the dark power that created her. I have been chosen.
The Hermit's Ravings. I freaking love it. That poor hermit. That poor guy who seems to believe he serves a spider god. Whatever shall he do besides, do his bidding for a spider god? Oh, look at that. There's a reflection pool. I will gladly take that reflection pool before we kill off all these enemies, so we can actually get the extra experience for killing off these enemies. It's pretty great. Hello there, spiders. You guys are a non-issue. I am not concerned about any of you guys since I have some delicious, blessed hammer powers, which I am going to be using all day long. All day long and twice on Sundays, there is no doubt. Oh no. Salazius Toothrind.
My wrath is low.
Now, one thing I do like about Diablo 3 is that the elite enemies have some very interesting names. Very unique names, there is no doubt. He is a jailer. That's kind of a pain in the ass. But that's okay. I can still hit him even while jailed because of my blessed hammer, so I am not all that concerned. So you can go ahead and do what you want to do there, Salazius. I am not all that concerned about your nonsense. Get out of my face, Salazius. Thank you very much. We got an emerald. I will take that emerald, because I can probably put that emerald in my stash, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Is put the emerald in my stash. Hello there, cocooned victim. You are a victim that is cocooned. How sad. How sad and unfortunate for you that you died in such an unfortunate fashion. But such a thing is not going to happen to me. What do we have that is fearing enemies? I feel like I commented on that in a previous video. I'm really wondering what it is that's fearing enemies right now. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Alright, so yeah, I'm trying to explore as much of this as we can. But that's part of the problem with the Caverns of Arany, is that they're just kind of randomly spread about. There's just a lot of random 8 places you can explore. So I'm kind of trying to do this in such a way that we look around and find as much of this as we can. But who's to say, man? Who's to say if we're going to be able to find everything we're looking
Not
for?
enough wrath.
There's never enough wrath. We never have enough wrath. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, man. We never have enough wrath. Crazy town. Alright, let's look around here. Let's try to find what we're looking for here. Not to mention, exploring as much of this as physically possible will be giving us more and more experience. So that's exactly what we're looking for, is more and more experience. So let's try to find all of the experience that we can find by killing off all of the enemies. Man, you frickin' spiders falling from the sky. I'm not a big fan of you guys. Not a big fan of you guys falling from the sky and surprising me.
Help me!
Oh no! No! Oh no. What were you doing in the caverns of Arany anyway, Mr. Guy? What were you doing in here? But I have nothing. I really have no understanding as to why you were in here.
My wrath is low.
So I really couldn't save you. Really had no chance of saving you there, guy. Were you trying to loot the caverns of Arany for some reason? Were you a treasure hunter that was trying to loot the caverns of Arany because you figured that there might be precious goodies here? I don't understand why you would think that. But you know what? Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge what you would imagine that there would be experience? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Let's see what we got over here. Is there anything over here? There's an egg sack over there. I suppose that's something. I suppose that's something that might be over there is an egg sack. But there ain't no nothing in that egg sack, so you know what? I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm looking around for tomes, because we can get experience from tomes, and I want to listen to the tomes. So hopefully we can actually find these tomes. But as of now, we're not really finding very many of those. Is there a spider over here? Yes, there is. There's a couple of spiders over here. Several spiders over here. Which I will destroy using my blessed hammer. As well as my slash. Yes, slash is what it is called. Fantastic. That is what I like to see. What is over here? Who is to say? There are some spiders all over the place. This place is filled with spiders. What else could it be filled with? Alright, what's over this way? Aha, there's a dusty bag. That's what I'm looking for. A torn letter.
Chancellor Eamon, it is of the utmost importance that we secure my manor from the traitorous rabble in Tristram. The caves to the east are too close to my land. They must be blocked, completely obstructed. I believe the Archbishop Lazarus has magically bound some arachnids of late. They may serve us well.
Okay, well, so I guess Leoric kind of figured that he'd be able to control these spiders to do his bidding and protect his kingdom from the quote-unquote traitorous rabble that is threatening his kingdom, which I suppose is his prerogative, but at the same time, he kind of ruined the beauty and historical significance of the caverns, because something tells me this place was probably built by the ancients, but as of now, it doesn't really look like it has any aesthetically pleasing attributes anymore. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got the Blessed Shield, we got Shatter, Staggering Shield, enemies hit by the shield may be stunned, not interested. Laws of Hope. Empower the laws surrounding you and your allies in a shield for a short duration. Recite the law continually healing you and your allies. Not really interested. Well, I'm going to have to click it anyway. Let's see. Falling Sword. Superheated. The ground you fall on becomes superheated, damaging all enemies who pass over it. I will gladly take that. Thank you very much. That I will gladly take. I don't find myself really using Falling Sword all that much in this area for the simple fact that all the enemies just kind of appear after I show up, so I don't really find myself using it too much. But that's okay. Not really a big deal. So let's go ahead and go over here and make our way through the rest of this. I'm pretty sure those are the only tomes that you can find here. I don't think you can find any more. Ooh. A death weapon. A death weapon. Fantastic. What's over yonder? We got some spiderlings. Some lovely, lovely spiderlings. Fantastic. Just what I like to see is spiderlings. Because spiderlings are super easy to kill, and I'm not concerned about them. Not concerned about spiderlings, even in the slightest. It's a large shield there.
The crusade marches on.
Man, so the poxbalds are coming in particularly useful. They are very, very helpful against crowds of spiderlings, there is no doubt. Let me take a look at the poxballs again. How much damage do they deal? 530% weapon damage as in poison. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild indeed. I will gladly take the 530% weapon damage in poison. That is super nice. Man, okay, so we're not going the right way, apparently. So where is the right way to go? Where is the correct direction? That is the big question. Who is to say where have we got to go? I'm not entirely sure. Where have we not been? We haven't been over there, so let's go ahead and go over there. Let's head on over there. You know, I kind of knew that that egg sac would explode. I passed on by it and I was like, that egg sac is going to open. There is little doubt in my mind. And I was right. I was right to believe that it would probably open. Alright, let's go over here. What is over here? That is the big question. Is there gonna be some progress? Hello there, singular spiderling. Oh, you did have a friend. You did have a little friend there. That's nice to see. Oh no! Champion spiderlings and their desecrators. So far we've only found desecrator champions in this place. Get poisoned from my poxballs. Get poisoned and die a painful death. It's just what I like to see. Just what I like to see, my friends. Get out of here, ghouls. What do we get here? We got a rare dagger. That's stronger than what he has. So go ahead and take that. Go ahead and take that, buddy roll. What else do we have? All right, so he has a stronger dagger now. So he deals more damage on hit than I do now, but does that mean he deals more damage per second than I do? Absolutely not. Alright, well, let's go ahead and kill off some more spiders. Basically all we can do in this place is kill off spiders. They're called beasts. They're not called insects or anything like that. They're called beasts. Which is just fine. There's nothing in any of these egg sacs. They're just destructible egg sacs. Hello there, toxic lurker. I am not concerned about your existence, Mr. Guy. You are just a nuisance, that is all you are. So thank you for being a nuisance. I appreciate you. There's another dusty bag, so there is another one. Torn Letter's response.
Royal Guard, with great pain, I must admit that our king is no longer able to separate reason from madness. He orders the caverns to be filled with the Archbishop's monstrous creations and will hear nothing else. Perhaps the legendary ancients themselves once dwelled there, but now we must desecrate their ruins.
Yes, that is a damn shame. I mean, you have entirely the option to, you know, go against it. Oh, hi. How's it going there, Kermit?
My mistress has accepted me. Come close and feel her loving embrace.
Easy now, then. You served your mistress.
You served your mistress in your dying breath. What a poor guy. It's not like he had anything to live for anyways. Alright, onward we go. To the end. We have explored all of the caverns of Arany, and now we can actually go to the Chamber of Queen Arany. Hello? What do we have here? Hello? Oh no.
Please help me. It's horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims. Oh no. No. It's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen?
Spider Queen. Oh no! It's Queen Arany! The Shadow Weaver. The Shadow Weaver herself. Going to increase my attack speed. My wrath is always low. I don't know what you're talking about. Man, wow. Using the consecration really increases my health per second. There is no doubt. It really, really does. That is a little bit insane. It's a little bit insane how much health I get back from consecration using the rune that we have on right now. which I am not going to complain about. That is pretty cool indeed. Now, can I actually, you know, get some wrath back? That'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic, jeez, if I can get some wrath back instead of losing all of my wrath. Alright. I am not really concerned about you, Queen. You deal a lot of poison damage, but am I concerned about you necessarily? Not really. As I heal myself using consecration. Thank you very much, which is what I'm gonna do. Man, that pool of poison sticks around for like 1,000 years, which I don't really appreciate. I would much prefer if that poison disappeared, but it seems to stick around for a while. It seems to stick around for a while, which is kind of a pain. I wonder if it sticks around for the majority, for the extent of the fight. I suppose that makes sense. Suppose that makes some level of sense. So let's go ahead and just take care of the queen. I don't imagine she's going to disappear again because she's so low on health, so I feel like we're pretty safe to just go ahead and fight her. Feel like we're pretty safe to just go ahead and kill her off at this point, so get out of here, queen. Goodbye.
To dissolve these webs. Please hurry. I can't hang here like this a moment longer. I'll go mad.
Rumor holds that Archbishop Lazarus loosed a silent terror in the caves near Leoric's manor before he died. He labored for weeks over a group of unusually large spiders, and many of his servants quietly disappeared during this time. The largest creature led the others into the caves. None who have ventured there have returned.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. These spiders are pretty dangerous. Hey, there you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place?
Sure, if that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do is leave, we can get the heckles out of here. The Highlands Crossing. Hey, look at that. We've completed it.
It was terrible being stuck in there like that. Thank the gods you came along. What are you doing out here?
I seek a man taken by the Coven.
The Coven? I saw them dragging someone into Leoric's manor house. Perhaps it was the man you seek. You might have a small bit of trouble reaching there, though. I'm not proud of this, but I stole the staff of a powerful Khazra shaman. The Khazra went mad and chased me to the caves. You can find the staff in my cart in the Highlands. If you take it to the Khazra barricade, perhaps they will let you pass.
Why would you steal a staff from the Khazra? Can you please, like, explain that to me? Like, what logic are you using?
These lands once belonged to the crown.
Death Rattle the Cursed. He's nightmarish, which I don't like. I don't like that you're nightmarish, because running away is a pain in the ass. So can you not with that? Can you not with your nightmarish self? I would appreciate it if you didn't with your nightmarish self. So can we get this nonsense out of my face? Get poisoned by my pants. Get poisoned by my pants. Thank you very much. Run away! Run away from death! Haha. Ha 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 ha. And there's a waypoint right over there, which is exactly what we like to see, so we can end this video and call this video a success. Oh no, there's a wither moth. There's a couple of wither moths.
The wither moth is a curious phenomenon. It is tremendously large for an insect, and somehow its size allows it to expel a charging force when attacked. For this reason, few have survived to study it in great detail, including many notable academics. In fact, please do not inquire further upon this subject.
Please do not inquire further upon this subject. Alright, well, let's go ahead and salvage all of this, because we don't need any of this, so let's go ahead and get some crafting material for all of this. Don't need, and don't need. Thank you very much. Alright guys, so that is where we're going to go ahead and call this episode. So thank you for watching this episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we go ahead and travel through Highlands Crossing and make our way to the Highlands themselves and get the Khazra Shaman so we can make our way through the Khazra Barricade and continue on through so we can reach Leoric's Manor House. And as always, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It really, really does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys next time.